What's going on, YouTubers? John with Green Abbey Rolling here. I am in Dunkirk, New York. Like 5 miles from the lake. Off of the 90. Anyway, I'm at Add Lumber. They're unloading me right now. Had some snow about 2 days ago. As you can tell, it's everywhere. They said it had ice storm came in first, and then snow. But anyway, they're unloading. I'm gonna go over a little bit here. So paperwork here. I fill in the bubbles after do everything. So anyway, 17 bundles, lumber, 79,000 pounds. Yes, it was heavy, and that was with 1/8 fuel. So I was only able to get like 50 gallons put in and babied it all the way here. It was from Madison, Virginia. So anyway, you get them to sign the paperwork. This is when you want to start putting in your empty. So I don't know if you guys could see it. I get a bad glare with everything, and everything yellow, bright yellow. There's focus. All right. So fuel level, I'm gonna say it's a 3/8 again. No claims as usual. I am so far claimless. I'm gonna send in the empty ASAP. That way, your fleet manager now. Oh, come on. Fleet manager now starts working on getting your next load. So what happens is the load planner predicts where you're going to be, when you're going to be. So send in your ETA. Like this morning, I parked up in a rest area, which was last night. Parked up in a rest area on 79, and I got the heater cranking, but yeah. Gloves. Gotta flip the biscuits. Get frozen here. Flip the biscuits. Yeah. Even though they're nice and insulated, the tips of my fingers still just get freezing cold. I still haven't tried my technique yet of mechanics gloves, and then the knitted gloves, and then the oversized I call them gardening gloves, but construction gloves. And you get them at the truck stop super cheap. They're like 3 packs or 2 packs. But anyway, so I automatically get a message saying that they've received my empty. They've got another one from my fleet manager. He's receiving that. The moment I arrive, and then the moment I hit that I'm getting unloaded or change my logbook, I have a smartwatch now. Ever since I changed over to Verizon, so since that trip through Montana where I had no service, I went home this past Christmas break and changed to Verizon, and they sucked me into a smartwatch. So I set up timers. I mean, it does all kinds of stuff, as you guys know, but I set up 15-minute timers and 30-minute timers. 15-minute every morning pre-trip, 30-minute load, unload, fuel. Actually 15 minutes for the fuel. But yeah, so when that goes off, I know my logbook. I can move now, or change over to sleeper berth is what the company wants you to do. Save your hours as much as possible, even though there has been a time I literally ran out within 1 minute of my 70. That was a hustling week. I got 5 loads in that week. West Virginia, boy, that state. They got some back roads, man. Big trucks are not really sized for those roads, man. But got it there. Obviously, didn't flip the truck or anything. But now I am waiting for Fleet Manager. He's going to find out what the load planner has in the area. I could go south, nearly straight south to another Georgia Pacific location to get lumber. Or I'm kind of hoping, even though I want to go west into Ohio. It's not too far to get roofing shingles, just like that. Easy peasy, man. No tarping, hopefully. Just straps. Just rotate one bundle, depending on how they load it. A lot of times you got the top stack. You take one stack or one bundle and you put it up on top of the pallet, so the one strap would go right over the center of the pallet and hold everything down. Except for the front pallet and the back pallet, because you got to use. I think DOT requires you to have two straps the first 2 feet of your load, because I don't have a actual headache rack on the trailer. That's something that probably should go over. If you have a headache rack on your trailer, that is a form of securement, I guess. But I think the load has to be butted up against the headache rack for that to be considered load securement. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But 2 sources of securement, first 2 feet of your load. So really easy. Flip the one bundle, or actually no, the first pallet, you don't have to flip anything because you're gonna put the 2 straps over. So you put the edge protectors in between the gap of the 2 bundles that are offset. If I get that load, I'll try to show another video of it. I think I showed a video when I very first load out of Joplin, Missouri toward Texas. I did that. So also do a half twist with your straps. You can't over tighten. You shouldn't over tighten your roof shingles, because they are they'll damage easily, and I mean they're soft. You know, it's hard to explain. It's just tar paper and heavy sand, grit, whatever they make it out of. So you can damage them, so don't over tighten. So to keep them from doing the straps as you're going down the road, do a half twist, throw them over, get to the other side, half twist, ratchet them up. Another thing that kind of is a bummer with what people don't understand, why it takes us longer than some other companies or owner operators. You guys never really, if you don't change out your trailers regularly or at any given time, it sucks, because you guys get to leave your straps rolled up on the ratchets, and so you've done it enough times where you know how many times to pull off that ratchet. That'll give you enough to fling that hook up and over the trailer, go to the other side, hook it to the rail, go back to the other side and hand tighten, and then ratchet down. It makes it a lot faster, easier, time saving. You know, I mean, I get it. I wish we could do that, but we can't. So I had to explain that on this load at the shipper. And he's like, why do they make you take off the straps from the ratchets all the time? Well, because we swap trailers all the time. So that is a bummer. Like our steel load, my oversized load, which was cool that I got.